What's up, boys? Welcome to another live stream. Today we are going to have a quick live stream. We're going to have a market live commentary over NQ. Give me a second, I need to check if the audio is working. Okay, TikTok should be working, YouTube should be fine as well. Okay, perfect. So I would say let's dive right into the charts and let's analyze today's NQ price action. Let's start off at the high time frame and then go back to the lower time frame again. Yeah, last Friday I did a live stream. Obviously it was USD bank holiday, so as you can see, nothing really happened on Friday. So now we are back on Monday. It's July 6th, so another week, another opportunity for us guys to learn and yeah, have some great profits potentially. So let's just start with the analysis. As you can see on the high time frame, it's kind of difficult, isn't it? I don't know, it's just yeah, as you can see, we have huge consolidation on a daily. So I mean, we have relatively equal highs on top, we have relatively equal lows in here and down here. So far, if you just follow the daily PD arrays and follow the logic, we can see price is just respecting bullish PD arrays. Okay, we have a bullish order block. Why is this an order block? Because this candle took out these lows down here. Okay, so that's an order block. Price is coming back down, respecting the mean threshold. So this is a propulsion block. Now price on Friday came all the way back down into this daily propulsion block and respected its midpoint as well. As you can see, the daily candle just closed above the midpoint of this candle. So it closed above the mean threshold. So technically we are just following bullish price action, bullish order flow. But thing is, we have relatively equal lows down here. It's not too obvious on the daily chart, but if we drop back down into, for example, the 4-hour chart, you can see that this is quite obvious in here. Okay, on Thursday we dropped down lower and did not even take out a low down in here. So we engineered even more sell side with this run low on Thursday, previous Thursday. So we have quite a lot liquidity resting below these lows. So that's just suspect in my opinion. If you look at the 1-hour chart, back in here we had relatively equal highs and relatively equal lows. What happened? We traded up, manipulated to the upside, took out relatively equal highs, market structure shift lower, retracement. That day I said no, we are not bullish, we are going to be bearish. Beautiful short on New York session, I think on Thursday. So we had a huge move lower. So in my opinion, these lows are going to be attacked in today's, or maybe not today's New York session. We have FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday. So to be honest, I don't know when exactly they will get rated down in here, but yeah, that's the next obvious draw in my opinion. So just have a look at the 5-minute chart. I also already mapped out relatively equal lows and relatively equal highs, and we are just in the middle, in between these highs and lows. So 1-minute chart, we also have, oh no, we don't have relatively equal highs, we just took our buy side, but we have London relatively equal lows. And yeah, it's always important before you derive in a bias, you want to map out obvious, liquidity pools on the upside and on the downside. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And yeah, also of course you have to align the intraday price action with the high time frame bias. And if you have intraday bias be in alignment with the high time frame bias, then you have definitely a high probability market environment. And yeah, that's not the case. Obviously, high time frame daily chart is kinda 50-50. We have relatively equal highs but also relatively equal lows, so it could go either side. Intraday chart rather looks bearish, so yeah, seems like we hold a bearish bias coming into New York Open in 2 minutes. Let's see where we closed the previous day's PM session. We closed down here, so we have an opening range gap higher in 15 seconds. So we opened today at 9:30 higher than we closed on Thursday's previous PM session, 4:14 PM close price. So yeah, obviously according to ICT, price has a 70% likelihood to trade down to consequent encroachment. So if we go to regular trading hours chart, that will give us the opening range gap. You can see the opening from today is here and closing price is here. So that's the opening range gap. Midpoint is also a draw, and yeah, also bearish in the first 30 minutes. So yeah, we'll see. Beautiful relatively equal lows. So we want to see a buy side raid, preferably even an Asia high buy side raid, and then roll over and take out these lows. But yeah, let's just see and wait for more information. What's up TikTok? What's up YouTube? Okay, so buy side and sell side still intact. Let's just map out pre-market high. We have Asia relatively equal highs, and we have London relatively equal lows. Okay, so but just remember it's Monday, so I mean we have news. We have 10 a.m. news, if I'm correct. Let me just check. Yeah, we have ISM service PMI news, so it's not a no news Monday. Usually on no news Mondays, we want to sit out the first 30 minutes and just let price do whatever it wants to do and then see if we want to engage or not. But today we have 10 a.m. news, so but yeah, usually I tend to wait and sit still for the first 30 minutes of the trading day and then just see if my setup presents itself or not. But yeah, I mean it's only 3 minutes into the 9:30 opening, so we just wait patiently and see what the market is going to present us today. So let's see. Seems like want to take up pre-market high. Let's see. Perfect. So like I said, I want to see price go for buy side first, since our bias is bearish. We want to see manipulation higher to trap people long, and then we want to see a reversal lower. So let's see if we can get it, if we can get that today. Okay, so like I said, we want to stay patient. No reason to hurry or to force a trade or to FOMO. There's nothing to miss out on right now. So just stay patient. See our price is tagged to the tick, the high. Did not take it out. No, fell short like one tick. Okay. Now we want to see how price is using their wick. If it can close below the midpoint, then it's likely to take out sell side. If you respect this midpoint, then yeah, okay, we even close above the upper quadrant. Okay, so that's interesting. So far it seems like price wants to trap people offside, so yeah, it's impulsively moving higher than just reversing energetically lower, and now still in between. So so let's just see what MYM is doing. So MYM just created new all-time highs. Had a little retracement lower. Yeah, to be honest, Dow looks kind of ugly. And if we look at ES, okay, so let's map out ES. Let's just map out the liquidity pools in ES. So ES fell short of taking Asia's high, came back down into New York's pre-market range. We have London relatively equal lows, and we just engineered relatively equal lows down here. Oh, Tom's back to back. What's up, Tom? How are you doing, bro? How was your weekend? How was it? Did you backtest a lot, or did you journal? Did you spend your weekend aside from the markets? It was pretty good. Nice, bro. Good to hear. Yeah, that's also important to, not spend the entire weekend every day, looking at these charts, journaling and learning and watching videos. Just also important to take a time off, that's sometimes even more important than watching the charts. You also have to take your time off and enjoy life. See, so I said if price closes below the wick, it's more likely to take out sell side. So it closed below, but did not take out sell side. What is that telling me? It's telling me that it wants to just trap people offside right now. It wants to trap people offside. For example, we have only a wick, and then price closing a week to the downside. So we have large down close candles. So what is retail thinking? It's thinking like, okay, we are going to break out. They are shorting, and people get trapped on shorts. So where do they have their stop losses at? Above these highs. Why? Because these highs also look like resistance. Okay, we just fell short of buy side in here, so we created beautiful support or resistance zone. Okay, a good place where retail places their stop losses at. So now we are inversing first percent fair value gap, so we could see now respect of midpoint and then a rally higher to take out these highs. Okay. Crazy volatility today. Oh, yeah. So, Tom, when you did not spend any time in front of the charts, what did you do? See how we close inside of this first percent fair value gap? Yeah, okay. We disrespected the midpoint. We closed below it. So that's not too much of a telltale sign that we go higher. I would prefer price to stay in the upper half. So what do I mean by that? If we take that box and turn on the midline, you can see price just close in the lower half instead of respecting the lower half and only trading into the upper half. So yeah, that's not looking too promising. I mean, it's respecting the first and fair value gap, but yeah, that's a typical, that's why on Mondays typically I just sit still in the first 30 minutes, because market is rather inclined in the beginning of the 9:30 opening to engineer sentiment, engineer buy side and sell side, so we just sit still and wait. I was at church and celebrated my grandma's birthday. Bro, that sounds great, bro. Not much on Saturday. Okay. I mean, this weekend in Germany, I don't know, the weather was pretty comfortable. It was not too hot. It was not cold. It was pretty, you know, I don't know, it was great. So yeah, I did not do too much as well. I what did I do? What did I do on the weekend, bro? Um, yeah, I was at the gym on both days. I was having a match day. I had a I had a match. Playing soccer. So that was great. That was fun. And yeah, but nothing too exciting. Oh, come on, bro. Let's just leave this range. Bro, we won like 6-3, 6-4, something like that. I don't quite remember, but yeah, something around there. Okay, buy side taken. Beautiful engineered sell side down in here. So perfect. So pre-market highs taken. Initial 930. Opening high taken. Now we have Asia relatively equal lows, relatively equal highs, and striking distance. Bro, it was so exhausting because on Sunday I had the football match, and it was like, I don't know, like 1 p.m. and yeah, before that game I was in the gym. What kind of dumb decision to go to the gym before the game, but yeah, give me a second. Oh, sorry, that was an urgent call I had to take. So, but yeah, how's this liquidity run condition so far? Let's see. I mean, we have 10 a.m. news, so we could expect some volatility coming in at 10 a.m. So I think we've done a pretty good job to, trap people offside. Yeah, everybody went short in here, just got stopped out, and yeah, I think the real move will, reveal itself to the downside. So I think every move higher is just trapping people offside as well. Habe in meiner Fußballkarriere vielleicht 5 Tore geschossen. Bro, to be honest, in my whole football career, I don't know how many goals I've shot. I was always more like the defender. I was not really a striker. So when I was young, like in the beginning of my football career, I don't know, like when I was, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, I, you know, I always took the free kicks. So yeah, that's kind of the only way how shot some goals. But yeah, So let's see. Price moving higher. Respecting a first minute fair value gap again, wicking down lower. But Tom, I thought you weren't playing football. You said you were just grappling or wrestling or what? Bro, I don't know. I don't recall. Grappling or something like something similar. Ah, you used to play soccer, okay. But why did you stop? Okay, price moving higher, moving toward Asia high. So let's see if we can take Asia high. No talents. Yeah. I mean that's the only thing, you know, I don't like about football. It's just you're always dependent on your, you know, your teammates, the coach and stuff. And I'm like the person who's, I don't know, more designed to do something on his own, you know, like I don't like to be dependent on somebody else. And football is just, it's also just, you know, I used to be an ambitious player, so I was playing I was playing for Eintracht Frankfurt, so I was pretty good. But you know, the better you are and the higher league you play in, bro, it gets just, you know, there's too much politics involved, and it's not all everything. You know, if the coach is going to let you play or not is dependent not only on your performance but also on other stuff that you cannot have an impact on, you know. So it's just an ugly as business. It's not a sport, it's a business, and that's a sad thing about it, unfortunately. Bro, why is everybody calling me right now? Bro, I don't know what's happening right now, but everybody's calling me. Okay, so still no buy side rate. Asia high is still in striking distance, but we just fell short of Asia high. So let's see if we can get it with another try. So yeah, you have to be, yeah, 100%, bro. That's why I love I love gym because of that reason. You're looking in the mirror, and the person you see in the mirror is the only one who's, having an impact on whether you see progress or not. So you're the only one you know, who's the deciding factor. You're not dependent on on somebody else. So if you look in the mirror, you can see, did you follow your routine, your diet the past couple weeks, days, months, or not? And you can look in the mirror and you see your result. And that's what I love about the gym. Just, yeah, 100%. Okay, well, you took entry on 30,004. I guess you took that short. Yes, TP 862. Okay. Yeah, I'm also looking for shorts 100%. But I think we are going to have another move higher. Yeah, I know. So let's see. Hmm. Yeah, bro. So far, it's still looking ugly. So yeah, I guess we gotta sit still and be patient. Kind of boring. Typical Monday. It's 9:57, so 10 a.m. news coming out in 3 minutes. So let's see. Ugh. Ugly ass prize action. Okay. I gotta take some creatine. So where's my water? Moving lower. Bro, I don't know. I don't trust that move yet. I don't trust that move yet. 10 a.m. news in 1 minute. Just wait and sit still. You don't want to be part of the movie yet. Bro, I don't know. Have I already taken creatine today? I don't know. What did you not understand? I said I wouldn't be part of the movie yet. I'm not trusting it to go lower right now. I think it still has to go a little bit higher because it just fell short of Asia high. Yeah, and price action right now still is not looking too pretty. I don't know, just high resistance. I don't want to trade no high resistance. But yeah, let's just connect. What did it say? July 7th. Okay. See? I was not trusting it yet. Okay. Come on. Go higher. I gotta gamble more? Why? Nah, bro. We don't gamble. We don't gamble shit. More adrenaline. Yeah. Bro, I don't think you should be training for having an adrenaline rush. I think that's the wrong approach, bro. If I want adrenaline, bro, I just go to, I don't know, casino or whatever. I can gamble right there. Ah, come on. Come on, NQ. What are you doing, bro? Let's see, what is ES doing? ES. Ew. ES looks even worse. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what's happening to ES? What is happening to ES, bro? No stop loss. 100% win rate. Ah, bro, I don't know until the account's blown, bro. That would be beautiful. Trading without a stop loss, having 100% win rate. That would be insane. That would be too good to be true. Ugh. Oh, you go hiking in Switzerland, bro. I think that's a crazy experience. Yeah. What can you look for? Oceansea. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to. Wait, I'm looking. How do you spell it? Oh. Okay. Bro, that looks insane. Damn, bro. I've never seen a beautiful lake like this. Peak, yeah. I think you're going to have a peak life experience over there. 100%. That would be great. Damn, bro, that's nice. Bro, I gotta write that down. I gotta go there as well. Maybe someday. With some friends or maybe girlfriend or whatever. Bro, this lake's looking crazy. Imagine you having a nice house over there. You know, crazy. That would be a dream, to be honest. But bro, why is price looking like this again, bro? I mean, look at ES. That looks horrendous. What, bro? The fuck? Spitting barcodes right now. But yeah, don't have fear of missing out. There's no sign for you to take a trade right now. Not that I'm telling you to take a trade or not, but you know, just sharing my opinion. Everything you do is on your own, you know, it's your own responsibility. Gotta remember you guys. I gotta remind you guys of that. So you can lose more than you have. And you gotta respect that risk. That's important. So, I mean, we have beautiful relatively equal lows in here, and we have London lows. So that's beautiful. That is beautiful. So let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So I think we're going to take out Asia high as we expected. So now we wanna look for buy side rate and then a reversal. Looking for smart money. Reversal, low risk short entry. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch ICT's YouTube video. It's called Market Maker Models. Tom, I would definitely suggest to you to watch that video. I think I will send it into the Discord channel of the live stream. ICT mentorship 2023 market maker models. That's the title of the video. I just rewatched it and it was just so, you know, insightful. So important, must watch. Must watch. Sorry. Okay, come on, boy. Take out Asia High, bro. Why is it taking so long, bro? There you go. There you go. Finally, you made it. Took some time, but yeah, you made it. So now, where can price reverse? Asia High taken. Maybe let's just check our 5-minute chart. Let's see. I mean, we have a breaker in here and a Favali gap. How is the 1 hour chart looking like? Okay, we have a huge wick. Breaker in here. That's these whole entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. That's an entire breaker. What is a breaker? Whenever you have a low, a high, a high, a low, and a higher high, and price then creates a market structure shift. That's your breaker. Okay, these candles. The lowest down close candle, that's technically, you know, the most sensitive candle inside this entire breaker. But, you know, it's not only this candle, it's just the entire 5 consecutive down close candles. It's the same thing with the order block. For example, if you have an order block, for example, this candle, you know, maybe no, that's not a good example, but maybe let's just say, yeah, this one in here. So we have 2 down close candles. So the lowest down close candle is the most sensitive, you know, price range. But technically you have 2 down close candles right here. So these consecutive 2 down close candle, that's an entire order block. It's not only this lowest down close candle, it's these 2 down close candles together. Same thing with the breaker. The lowest one is the most sensitive one, but these entire 5 consecutive down close candle, that's the entire breaker. So price trades up into this 1 hour breaker, and we have also this fair value gap in here. So extended to the right, you can see price just went up into this fair value gap, into this entire breaker, but especially into this fair value gap, trades up into it and then goes lower. Okay, so that's what we want to see in here. So why is this a breaker? We have a high, a low, not a high in terms of the wicks, but if you look at the bodies and the down close candles, price closes higher with the body's close. You know, the body's close of this high, the body closes higher than in here. Okay, so that's still following the same logic. It's trapping people offside to break their necks. This is actually how ICT define the breaker, and why it is called a breaker, because it breaks retail's necks. That's what he said in one of his 900-ish videos. So there's lots of rules and stuff to follow around breaker blocks, but that's just one, facet to the breaker. So yeah, you have this 15-minute fair value gap in here. So price just hit the low of the fair value gap and traded lower. Now price creating relatively equal lows, so it's engineering sell side down in here, leaving an intact to to target it later on. So now we are trapping people offside. We have relatively equal highs taken, trading up into a bearish higher time frame premium array. So now we want to see price respect the premium, show premium sensitivity, and then roll over and take out these lows. I hope you guys, and especially Tom, I hope you can follow me what I'm saying. If you have questions, feel free to ask any questions. So let's just turn off and delete this 15-minute fair value gap for a second. But I would, recommend you guys to have it on your chart. Okay, ES is also moving higher. So, I mean, yeah, looks like a pretty ugly day to me so far. To be honest, it's just, I don't know. Lots of high resistance. Between yeah, Luca tips an entry. I'm looking for an entry. Yeah, okay. Tom is waiting for an entry. I'm waiting as well. But no sign for me to take an entry yet. So. Yeah, ugly as price action right now. Pretty ugly. But you know what? You gotta know when to sit still and do nothing. And right now, do nothing. That's how you should approach this price action right now. I don't know. The thing is, sometimes it's just, you gotta do nothing. And you feel unproductive, you feel like you're not doing anything, you're not doing, you're not gaining profits. You know, it feels like a waste of time sitting in front of the charts doing nothing. But you know, most of the time, that's what you gotta do. Trading is not trading 90% of the times and, you know, doing nothing 10% of the times. It's just quite the opposite. Trading is like, you know, sitting still, knowing when to do nothing, like 90, 80, like 80% of the times, and 20% of the times it's just, you know, being there in front of the charts and also take a trade and profit off of that trade. So no sign for me right now to look for a short setup. Ah. Come on, bro. Come on. It's fucking annoying. You prepared a quote. Never marry your buys. Yes, sir. That's a hell of a quote. Don't marry your buys. That's so important. Look, I'm looking for shorts the entire morning, okay? That's my bias right now. But like you said, I'm not marrying my bias. I could be wrong, you know. Price could just go higher and higher and higher and continue higher, and I'm wrong with my bias, and that's fine too. But you know, I recognize that I'm wrong, and then I just turn off the charts and come back later or tomorrow. So that's actually an important aspect you are talking about, because you know, trading is not about being right or wrong. You could be right and unprofitable, and you could be wrong and profitable. You don't have to be right to be profitable, and that's just a common mistake that people do or tend to do. They think you always gotta be right to make money, but no, you can be wrong and take partial profits and price and not needing price to reach your full terminus target. You know, maybe you have 3 targets and it only reaches down to 1 or 2, but not all of the 3. But you were still profitable, so that's an important one. Thank you, Tom, for that insight, for that input. Okay, okay. Bro, TikTok can be helpful for things like that. So let's just see. We have 1024. Most market maker sell models appear after 10:30. Okay, 10:30 is an important time. Why? Because at 10:30 you already have the first hour of trading delivered. Okay, first hour of trading is delivered, so algorithm has prices PD raised that it can, you know, refer to. So it has, you know, specific references, and we can work with this 1 hour trading range and map out important PD arrays, important ranges, time-based ranges, and you know, have a better understanding of where price is wanting to go to. So yeah, like I said, usually market maker sell models appear after 10:30. So if we have a one-sided New York session like we have in here, we did not really take out sell side. Okay, the sell side still intact. This run didn't take out this sell side. Next low was not taken out. Low did not get taken out. It created relatively equal lows. Another low, another low, another low. And so price technically did not take out one significant sell side liquidity pool. So what is price likely to do after 10:30? It's likely to retrace and go against everybody who's been profitable so far. And who's been profitable so far? Obviously everybody who took that long from 9:30 opening. Not saying that there was a, you know, an obvious long, but just saying somebody out there just went long. I don't know why that he, you know, where he get that confident from that price is going to go higher, but somebody, you know, profited off of that move higher. So we don't want to take that move and, you know, sitting through all this shitty ass price action. So the most beautiful, quickest, cleanest run is going to appear on the sell side. So this is the buy side of the curve. We have a move higher, and we are eventually having a move lower. So at least we are anticipating a market maker sell model where price is going to reverse somewhere around here, and then roll over and go, you know, trade lower. And then you will have the sell side of the curve. And sell side of the curve most likely is going to be a quick, fast, sudden move. And yeah, so don't have fear of missing out on any of this move here. You're waiting for a much bigger, more beautiful trade to the sell side. Are you trading prop firm? No, I'm not trading prop firms. Kartoffel mixer, get on now. No, I'm not trading prop firms. Are you trading prop firms? Toma, you are actually trading prop firms? I cannot remember. Um, yeah. You made a 200 bucks profit, but it doesn't update your dashboard. Bro, I think, yeah, I used to have a prop firm account. I didn't blow it, but I did not make any payout either. But I had a prop firm account for maybe a month or two. And I can remember something happen as well, like in your case, where it just didn't update the dashboard, even though I just took a trade. I think you just gotta give it time. Maybe wait for tomorrow. There was, yeah, I can remember there was a similar. I had a similar problem 2 years. So don't worry. I think it's going to be updated. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, TradingView is also cracked, bro. TradingView is just lagging, and I don't know. Don't be worried. Yeah, 100% trust the process. you know. But I still don't know if I should be a fan of prop firms. I don't know, because you have all these rules and, you know, people getting denied their payouts and getting, you know, it's so much fraud going on there. So I think it's a great opportunity if you have no money in your bank account. If you have no money to your name, yeah, I think then, you know, prop firms could be the first step to accumulate some money to then ultimately, you know, put into a live trade account to then trade live. So there's a use case for prop firms 100%, but yeah, I would prefer to trade live accounts because there's nobody telling you anything. There's no rules, and you know you cannot be uh taken advantage of. Tra- which prop firms are you trading? Tradify, okay, bro. I don't know about Tradify. I just traded TopStep. It was TopStep. I was using TopStep back then. Um, I don't know. The most renowned prop firm companies, I think, Apex, TopStep, and Alpha Futures. I think these three are the most common ones. Lucid or Apex. Yeah, I heard of Lucid as well, but I have no experience with these prop firms. I don't know. I cannot tell you anything. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you anything. Tom, sorry, you say you want to start trading prop firms this year. Okay. Um, to be honest, bro, where's the difference between all these prop firms? I don't know. They have all these evils and, bro, I don't know. I don't really know the rules and, you know. Rules are different, prices also. Yeah, but I think most of the times it's like 90 or 80% profit split, right? Yeah, something like that. But I can remember on in Top Step there was also an opportunity to transition to live accounts. So I don't know if Top Step would have given you like a real live account, but something like that. I've heard something about that. I don't know if it's wrong or yeah, it's true. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, like I said, prop firms have their use cases, so they are helpful. I would not go against that, but I think trading live money should be the end goal, you know? Yeah, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, okay, I get it. So it looks pretty beautiful. I think we may see an entry short. Let's see. We have volatility is not too much. Okay, perfect. If we see a displacement lower now, yeah, yeah, he had a crazy strat. How do you know? What was the strat? Indicated with buy and sell signs and trend lines. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Just, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you spending time in the live stream. I think we are going to maybe get an entry. Wow. Bro, going to the gym with your dad and your brother, bro, that's nice. Sounds great. Having a good relationship with your parents and also your siblings, bro, that's just so important. It's just so important. Be thankful. Be grateful. Yeah, that's important. So high resistance liquidity run conditions. I don't really like that. I don't like it at all. Come on, bro. Difficult day. I mean, we are staying patient. We are staying disciplined. That's important. And I mean, I could see us roll over from here and go lower, but this it's just high. It's just high resistance. I don't like it. There's no fair value gap. There's no inversion fair value gap. There's no, yeah. I think it's also probably I think it's over. Alles what, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's FOMO. It's just, yeah, or maybe it's FOMO. I wouldn't say I have FOMO because I know when to trade and when not to trade. And this is just not. It's just not my model. I mean, technically, it is my model, but you know, it's not my model. If you get what I'm saying. Price action is just off today. It's just not there. Just not clean. It's just, you know, ugly. I mean, time and price is meeting right now, so yeah. I mean, I will give it another 20 minutes until 11 a.m. I will be here for the 10:50 macro. That usually is a beautiful. Whenever we have a market maker sell or buy model occur, and it has not delivered yet. Usually in 10:50 to 11:10 macro, you will have the most beautiful run lower. So, but yeah, it's just not moving today. Yes, also looks ugly. I don't know. How's the 30-second chart looking? Not much, not really. Not much better. Okay, Tom, have fun. Maybe we see each other tomorrow. Have fun with your brother and your father in the gym. Enjoy. And maybe we see each other tomorrow. Goodbye, Tom. Bro, if you are, you know, going for that hike, just send the pictures into the Discord channel. That would be great. Ciao, ciao. 100% nice. Nice, nice, nice. Goodbye, Tom. Yeah, I mean, so. Yeah, I think that's it for today. It's not wanting to go lower yet. Maybe we get a nice trade setup during the lunch macro from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. But yeah, I'm most likely not going to trade that time period. I want to focus on the New York session, which is almost over. It's 10:45, 15 minutes left. I guess I'm going to stay with you guys another 15 minutes, and then I will go about my day, or maybe even, yeah, I think we cut it here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. First part of the game plan was correct. The second part, yeah, waits to be delivered. I don't know. I think sell side is still a draw, but yeah, maybe not in today's New York session. maybe we need to wait for the lunch macro. So we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, whether it is on my YouTube or my TikTok channel. Like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see each other tomorrow, Lord willing. Be safe, guys, and good luck, good trading, and see you tomorrow.